Hi, I'm Lee Antonio. I have an appointment.
Your appointment is at 1 o'clock. Please take a seat.
Okay.
Mr. Antonio,
Yes?
I can go ahead and get you all checked in. Please place all electronic devices and non-essential items in the basket.
Okay. Excuse me while I get the sword out of my back pocket. That's everything, except for the folder materials you needed.
Of course.
I imagine the building would be a lot bigger.
Pardon?
Iris Innovations. You know, people dream of ending up in a place like this.
This isn't the Iris Innovations. It's like going to an Apple store in the mall. It isn't the Apple store. Iris Innovations is based in New York.
Oh, I understand. How many locations will you guys have? How many more people other than me will be having the experience?
The sweepstakes said Iris Innovations would give 10 lucky winners the chance to experience the Afterwards project at no expense. So if you're one of them, just 9.
Oh. Out of how many applicants?
2.7 million.
Really?
We have locations like this across the world.
Wow.
How much do you know about what you'll be participating in today?
I know that I'll be able to speak to anyone of my choosing who is no longer alive.
For 5 minutes, you'll be able to speak to a deceased person of your choosing in a location of your choosing. The Afterwards project features technology that simulates said person based off a blood sample you provided before coming in today. We'll use the person's birth and death certificate, photos and videos, and anything else provided to create as realistic of a simulation as possible.
Do they know they're a simulation?
There have been a few very rare circumstances where the simulation seems self-aware, but don't get your hopes up.
So you just take some pictures of some documents?
I am not able to answer any questions about the technology behind the Afterwards project. Iris Innovations is the leading creator of virtual reality equipment. That's all you need to know.
All right then.
Who you'll be speaking with today?
My father,
His name?
Andrew Antonio.
Cause of death?
Cancer.
I'm sorry.
Will he look like he did before he died?
He'll look like your ideal picture of him. What is the location you like simulated today?
Brady Lane Church. He led music there for over 30 years. It's actually where we are in that picture.
Everything is in order. As a reminder, you'll only have 5 minutes. When there's 1 minute remaining, you'll hear a bell. You'll head through that door there and take a seat in the chair. When you're ready, say play video. Any questions?
None that you are allowed to answer.
Go ahead and head in.
Play video.
Hello, I'm Engleton Iris, the founder and lead creator of Iris Innovations. You are about to experience the Afterwards Project, the pinnacle of virtual reality. Years of blood, sweat, and tears have gone into bringing this technology into your hands. Go ahead and grab that headset that's there in front of you. Put it on, and when this message is finished, simply say, Iris. Then sit back, relax, and enjoy a virtual reality experience that you'll never forget.
Iris. Dad?
Hello, Lee.
Is it really you?
As far as I can tell.
It can't be. I mean, this is just a simulation.
Simulation, Ask me a question I would only know the answer to.
Okay. On your first date with Mom, you rented and watched Silence of the Lambs. What movie did you really want to watch?
Tootsie.
Where did Trey used to hide his vitamins?
When you two were younger, your mother gave each one of you a Flintstone vitamin. Trey would hide his in your Scooby-Doo cassette player. We didn't find his hiding place until your Trek tape wouldn't play, and we opened it and found 20 vitamins.
So it's you.
Well, as far as I can tell. It's great being back in this room. Hymnals, communion juice, the scent. Come here.
Dad, I've only...
You're going to have to fill me on everything I've missed. How's your mother? How's Trey? Are you married? Do you have any kids?
Dad.
Come on, come sit with me. It's been, 3 years?
I've only got 5 minutes. I can't waste any time.
Who says we're wasting time? Come on, sit with me.
I didn't think any of this would work. I have so many questions.
Well, you can start by answering my questions. How's your mom and Trey doing?
Trey's doing okay. He's actually overseas promoting his newest book.
He finally got one published. Excellent.
Yeah, some Western horror story. Not really my cup of tea, but people love it.
My little boy's an author. Amazing. And your mother?
I'm sorry, Dad. She remarried 6 months ago.
Oh, so it did work out. Good, very good.
What do you mean? I thought you'd be upset.
I'm dead. What do I have to be upset about? You see, I get these glimpses of how everyone is doing. I saw Trey start his novel. I saw your mom give away the last set of my clothes out of my closet. I even saw her on her first date with, what's his name, Martin?
Yeah.
The last thing I wanted was for your mother's grief to control her life. I wanted her to remarry. She said, no, that could never happen. But who's laughing now? I wanted all of you to move on.
Oh. Have you seen any glimpses of me?
Not really.
Oh.
I did see my funeral. You gave one heck of a eulogy. I'm surprised you're not on a book tour with your brother somewhere.
So, Where are you now?
Here with you?
No, I mean, where did you go when you died? Did you go to heaven?
Well, it's sort of a complicated question. One that would take a lot longer than 5 minutes to answer. Where I'm at is not quite heaven, but it's far from hell.
Is anyone else up there with you?
Yes, Grandma, Grandpa, your Uncle Hector. Which reminds me, he wanted me to give this to you. He knew I was seeing you. Do you remember what you told him when you gave that to him?
It'll give you luck when luck runs thin.
Exactly. Go ahead and hold on to it. You need it a lot more than we do. Lee, come on, talk to me. How are you doing?
I've really missed you, Dad. I can't even really explain it. Things just didn't go the way they should have.
What do you mean?
I prayed for your cancer to be cured. I stood in this room hundreds of times and prayed. Others prayed for you too. I begged God for more time, more money even. Maybe better and more expensive treatment could have saved you. If I only had more time,
Stop right there. No amount of time or money would have changed anything.
But if I could have...
Our paths have a beginning, middle, and an end. The end is finalized when we take our first breath. That was my time to go. The end is determined, but it's up to each one of us to live our lives to the fullest up until then. Life is one big mess, but at the end, you get to see how beautiful it really was, how worth it the journey was.
Did it hurt when you died?
I don't remember. I remember your mom's voice. I remember hearing Trey's voice, but I don't remember any pain. It was like I was being wrapped up in one warm blanket, and then when I woke up, I'll let you figure that out for yourself when it's your time.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Not at all.
I'm sorry, Dad.
For what?
For that whole last year, I was so distant. I never showed any emotion, good or bad, around you, Mom, and Trey. I know it looked like I didn't care. Nobody came out and said it, but I could see it in their eyes. I could tell they thought that I wasn't letting myself be there for you. I wasn't letting myself get in too deep. I wanted to cry every time I saw you. Every time I saw you, you weighed less and less. You were sicker and sicker, and I was scared. I couldn't let anyone see that, though, especially not you and Mom. You didn't need to worry about me on top of everything else. But still, after 3 years, I can still see it in their eyes. They still think that I don't care. Trey says that I'm selfish, and Mom won't even talk to me about you. I hate it, but I don't know what to do. I'm just stuck in this pit of pain, and I can't get over losing you. We hardly ever said it, Dad, but I love you. I hope you never thought I didn't care. I always did. All this time I've wanted to tell you, and knowing that I wasn't able to tell you just it killed me.
I never thought you didn't care. Never. Lee, you and I are just alike. We're both emotionally distant, but that doesn't come with a lack of caring. You are and always have been a strong and loving son. You think I don't remember those times that you spent with me while I passed out from the pain and the cancer? You let your mom sleep and sat with me and gave me morphine every 3 hours? No son should have to do that. I am so proud of you. Sure, Trey was emotional and his feelings show, but that's just how Trey is. You two are very different. I always wanted to say thank you to you and your brother, but There just wasn't enough time. The cancer moved too quick. Thank you for being so strong and having the strength when I didn't have any. It was hard, God, I know it was, but you all stood strong through it all. You just did it in your own ways.
Oh no, I only have a minute left. I still have so many questions.
You'll get your answers eventually. Until then, I need you to go out of here and live your life. Move on. I want to catch all the glimpses of the great things that you're doing.
I want to try and come back, maybe bring Mom and Trey and...
As much as I'd like to see you guys again, I don't want to be the reason that you don't move on. There'll be time for reunions, just not right now.
I love you, Dad. I've missed you so much.
I love you too, Lee. I've missed you too. Proud of you, kid. You'll be okay.
Goodbye, Dad.
It isn't goodbye forever. Just for now.
Just for now.
Please take a brief survey in exchange for a coupon towards your next experience at Iris Innovations.
A coupon?
Yes, you'll receive $5,000 off your next experience.
5,000 off.
Tickets for the Afterwards project will be sold starting at $355,000 per 5 minutes.
You're kidding.
No. The survey, please.
You guys have created technology to speak to dead loved ones, something that millions of people dream of, and you're going to charge hundreds of thousands of dollars for it? That's wrong. That's completely...
Sir, I don't make the prices. I just check people in. Now, if you're satisfied with your simulation experience today, please make it known on the survey. If not, please leave. And appreciate that you were one of 10 people who experience this technology for free.
Thank you. Have a nice day.